Okay. With that, the next topic of the weekend,
Uh-huh.
it is Fernando Alonso.
Fernando Alonso, yes, that is the next, I guess, big thing that happened in qualifying.
Yeah, he crashed. Tell me, I don't know, what do you want to describe here?
I don't know. So I saw the replay, and I guess there's supposed to be a noise or something that alerts you to like, oh, like he lost like some hydraulic and like there was a glitch, so he couldn't. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I think I honestly think he was coming in hot into that turn, and like, and this is just pure speculation according to how I play the video game. But if you come in too hot and your engine is still pretty high up, you, your car sometimes doesn't let you gear down.
Yeah, and
So
that's
I
to protect the engine.
exactly. So I think that as he was coming in, he just came in too hard, and he assumed that he maybe could go one more gear down, and the gear wasn't there. Like the gearbox couldn't do that. And so they said that he said it was a hydraulic mistake, and maybe that's the noise that you hear. But to me, it seemed like he clipped the grass. He clipped the grass right before it, and then he went and then he went to the turn. So I think he kind of just like he's pulling that out and saying that like that was the excuse because like he crashed the
Really?
car and lost
I
like
mean, the
the
team did
qualifying
say
lap.
that the team said that the car, there's like a part in the car. I don't know what it's called. It's like I don't know, a gasket, if that's what it's called,
Okay.
for the oil pressure, and that like it's like a thing that costs like $3 in the store. Like it's something very cheap,
Okay.
and that like that just got threaded while like he was revving down, and like that thing spilled and the oil thing happened, and then just the hydraulic whole thing happened for the engine. So
Okay. It seems I don't know. It seems just a little convenient that it just happened in that one turn after Alonso cleared the ground, and that it's never
I
happened
mean,
before, and it's
when
never
I
happened like
when
since.
I first saw the video, assuming that the like without seeing the or without listening to the Alonso radio, I did think
Mhm.
like, oh, he came in too hot.
Yeah.
Like just if Fernando doesn't say like, oh, the hydraulics, like if there's no radio communication coming in, I'm like, oh, he went in too hot.
Yeah.
But then like when he says it, it's like it would make sense. And like part of me wants, like part of me believes in it. It's like it's Fernando Alonso. The dude is like a really good driver, that I don't think he would be the kind of driver that would make that mistake. Right. So
Yes.
when he says like, hey, there's something wrong with the car, I believe like there's something wrong with the car. You know?
Mhm.
So that's why like, yeah, he's coming in too hot, but then it's like, oh, it's because the car didn't slow down for X, Y, or Z reason. I believe him.
Yeah. I
Now,
mean,
am I biased because of that? Maybe a little bit, but like
uh,
then again, that's the reputation that he has. So therefore, I can only trust that what he's saying is true. Like if I don't know, if Latifi or Stroll were to say that, I'm like, dude, you don't know what you're talking about.
yes, yes. I mean, it's probably true. Like the reality is that it's probably true. It just seemed very, very, very convenient that it happened when he was in like the best lap, at one of the most trickiest turns, when he seemed like he clipped the grass, when he seemed like he was actually going pretty hard, whether he geared down or not. Uh, yes, I'll say sure, sure. Like it was
What do you
a
think he could
mechanical
have
mistake.
qualified as?
Actually, I was seeing the times. It looked like he was going faster than Leclerc at that point.
Yes,
I don't
I think he
know.
could have gotten provisional pole on that lap,
Yeah,
but I don't know if he could have gotten pole, because the Leclerc lap for pole position was really good.
it was really quick.
Uh,
Yeah,
so I don't know if Alonso could have gotten pole overall for the weekend.
I
At
think it could have
least
been
not
like
with that lap.
yeah, I think it could have been like top three, and knowing that like Signs at that point, Signs and Perez might have not done the most optimal laps. I think he could have gotten like three or even second, but Paul, I just don't think so. I can see that happening. It's just and nowhere in the weekend it seemed like it was that fast. Like the Alpines, yes, it was like fourth, it was fifth at
I
different
mean, the Alpine
points.
was really fast. I think also Alonso's race was a little bit quite messed up.
Yeah, yeah.
Alonso's race got quite messed up.
I think it had to do with the timing of the safety car again. It kind of like
Yeah.
similar to what happened to Magnussen on Bahrain,
And
even though
yeah, no,
he was
on
Australia.
Saudi Arabia.
Oh, on Saudi Arabia. Yes, yes, yes. But no, I mean, it happened. It also happened to Albon, but he was able to manage it. But I guess we can get into the race now if you want.
Yeah. So that's the Alonso topic. So